welcome to my new lecture. Today we're going to start a new chapter in mathematics which is related to trigonometry. Now, what is trigonometry? Trigonometry is the branch of mathematics that deals with the relationships of sides with angles in a triangle. With trigonometry, finding out the heights of big mountains or towers is possible, and it is also used to find the distance between stars or planets in astronomy, and it is widely used in many subjects like physics, architecture, engineering, and GPS navigation systems. Now, trigonometry is based on the principle that if two triangles, suppose A and B, they have the same set of angles, then that means that their corresponding sides are in the same ratio. The measurement along with the direction of angles plays an important role in satellite navigation. By using trigonometric and bearing principles, navigation has become easier for the military and the hikers. Direction compass supports in getting a clear picture of the angle between cardinal and intercardinal directions. Now, we can measure angles in quite a few ways. The union of two rays having a common endpoint forms an angle, and an angle is positive or negative. If an angle has a direction of anti-clockwise, then it will be positive. But if it has clockwise direction, then it will be negative. Now, an angle when drawn in the Cartesian plane, which is the x and y coordinates, it is in standard position if the vertex is at the origin and the initial arm it is directed along the positive x-axis. Okay, so now there are three systems of measurement of an angle. The first is sexagesimal system, which we are going to talk about today in this lecture. It is also known as the English system. Then we have the radian measure, also called the circular system, and then we have the centesimal or French system. And a note to ponder is that centesimal or French system is beyond the scope of this book. So we are only going to learn about the first two systems. Now, what is sexagesimal system? If you draw a circle and divide the boundary of that circle into 360 equal arcs, the central angle of each arc is of measure 1 degree. Now, if we want to draw an angle of 30 degree, we will need 30 consecutive arcs of 1 degree. As for 90 degree, we will need 90 consecutive arcs of 1 degree. Now, let's jump right into the examples so you guys can get a clear idea. So now in example number 1, we need to convert the following measures of angles into seconds. Suppose we have 30 minutes here. So this is for degree, and then this is for minutes, and then this is for seconds. And our measures will always be in this format: degree, minute, and second. It will not be minute, degree, second, or second, degree, minute. It will be degree, minute, and second. So now here we have 30 minutes. We need to convert this into seconds. So how can we convert minutes into seconds? Let's write minutes here. If we want to convert minute into seconds, we will write 30 and then we will multiply that with 60 seconds, because as we know, in 1 minute we have 60 seconds. So both of these will be multiplied with each other, and that results in 1800 seconds. So this will be our answer. Now let's move on to the second example part. We have 60 degree. Now instead of minutes, it is degree. So if I have a angle in degree, I will convert it to minutes and then I will convert it to seconds. So how can this work out? Let's first write 60 degree here. So suppose I have 60 degree, I need to convert this into minutes first. So 60 will be multiplied with 60 minutes, because in 1 degree, how many minutes do we have? We have 60 minutes. So they both will be multiplied with each other. And what does that result in? 3600 minutes. Now I need to convert this minutes into seconds, just like in the first part of the question. So you will write 3600 and that will be multiplied by 60 seconds. And then you will get your answer, which is 21600 seconds. So this is your final answer. So 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds and 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. Keep this in mind. Now let's move on to the third part, which is 45 degree, 45 minutes and 45 seconds. So you do not need to be worried about this. The first, which is 45 degree, it will be converted to minute then second, and then it will be added with 45 minute multiply 60 so that it is in second, and the last 45 second will just remain as the same. So let me write it and then you guys will understand what I'm trying to say. So here I have 45 degree, 45 minute and then 45 second. So 45 will be multiplied by 60 minutes first, and after that 45 minutes here will be multiplied with 60 seconds, and then 45 seconds will just remain as the same as it is already in seconds. So now if you multiply both of these values and then you are going to multiply that again with 60, so your answer will be in seconds. So I get 16200. And how did I get 16200? I multiplied both of them and then I multiplied it again in order to get second. So I will just write the sign of second. After that, both of these will multiply with each other to result in 2700 second, and then the last one will just remain as the same. Now all of these will be added up with each other and that results in 164,745 second. So this is our final answer. Okay, let's move further. Let's move on to example number 2, where we need to convert the following measures of angles into minutes instead of seconds. So here we have 36 degree. Now you're only going to multiply this one time with 60 degree. Even the solutions are written here, but I just want you guys to do this yourself. So here we have 36 degree. We're going to write 36 degree here. After that, 36 will be multiplied with 60 minutes, and when 36 is multiplied with 60, it results in 2160 minutes. So this will be your answer for the first part of example number 2. Then we have 45 seconds. So we know that the format is degree minute second, but here the answer or the question is given in seconds. So if we want to convert this into minutes, it will be divided by 1 by 60. So we will just write 45 seconds here. So 45 seconds, we will just multiply this with 1 by 60 minutes. So when this is multiplied, this means that 45 is being divided by 60. So our answer will be 0.75 minutes. This is our final answer. Let's move on in the last part, where the question is given in the DMS format. We have 36 degree, 45 degree and 30 seconds. So how are we going to write this? Let's write the question first and then try to solve it. So we have 36 degree, which is being added with 45 degree, and then we have 30 seconds. So 36 degree will be converted into minutes. So how will that happen? It will be just multiplied with 60 minutes, and as 45 minutes is already in minutes, it will remain as the same, and 30 we have that in seconds, so it will be multiplied with 1 by 60 or simply just divided by 60 minutes. So 36 into 60, 2160 minutes added with 45 minutes, and when you divide both of these you get 0.5 minutes. So now we are going to add them up. So our answer will be 2205.5 minutes. This is our final answer. Now we need to move on to example number 3, where we will write the following measures of angles into degree, minute and second format. If you look at the first part, we have 60.5 degree. Now we always know that the angles aren't in decimals. So we have 60.5 degree here, we are just going to separate this. So we can write 60 degree added with 0.5 degree. Now this 0.5 degree will be converted into minutes. So that means we can just write 60 degree as it is, but 0.5 will be multiplied with 60 minutes. So when both of these are multiplied with each other, we get 30 minutes. So 60 degree is added with 30 minutes. Now after this, we do not have any remaining decimal, so we cannot now turn this into seconds. So only we will write 60 degree with 30 minutes, and our seconds, we can just say that it is 0, but we do not need to write it. Okay, now let's move on to the second part, which is 45.125, and that is given in degrees. So we will write the question first. It is 45.125 degree. So we will separate this first. So we can write 45 degree added with 0.125 degree. Now 45 degree will remain as it is, but here 0.125 will be multiplied with 60 minutes in order to make it minutes. So when both of these are multiplied with each other, they result in 7.5. So we can write 45 degree added with 7.5 minutes. But here still the answer is occurring in a decimal place. So we will just separate them again. So 45 degree added with 7 minutes and then added with 0.5 minutes again. Now this minutes will be converted into seconds. So 45 degree added with 7 minutes added with 0.5, which is multiplied by 60 seconds. So when you multiply both of these, that results in 30. So we can write 45 degree being added with 7 minutes and then added again with 30 seconds. And if we want to add this in the DMS format, if we want to write that into the degree, minute and second format, you can just write 45 degree, 7 minute and then 30 seconds. So this will be our final answer. So now let's move on. Here we have 3600 seconds. Here we have 3600 seconds. So first it will be multiplied with 1 by 60 minutes. So when both of these are multiplied with each other, that results in 60 minutes. Now 60 minutes will then be converted back to degrees. So it will be multiplied by 1 by 60 degree. So 60 and 60 get cancelled and that only leaves us with 1 degree. So here we have 1 degree. Our minute and second is not given. So we can just write that as 0 minute and 0 second. Now let's move on to the part 4, which is 21,60000, and that is also in seconds. So first we will convert this into minutes and then we will try to convert this into degree. So let's write the question here. Here we have 216000 and seconds. So what will happen first? We will write 21600 and it will be multiplied with 1 by 60 minutes. So when that is multiplied with 1 by 60 minutes, that results in 3600 minutes. Now 3600 will then again be converted into degrees. So we will write 3600 multiplied by 1 by 60 and this time it will be degrees. So when both of these are divided with each other, we get 60 degree only. So that leaves our minutes as 0 and our seconds as 02. And this will be our final answer. Now let's move on to the final part of example number 3. Here we have 20.555 and that is in minutes. How can we solve this? So first let's write the expression. We have 20.555 minutes and this is the last part. So we are going to separate both of them. We can write 20 minutes and then that will be added with 0.555 minutes. Now 20 minutes will remain as the same. There is no need of converting this back to degree. So 20 degree will be added with 0.555 multiplied by 60 seconds. So when both of these are multiplied with each other, that produces 33.3 seconds. Now our answer is decimal, but here we have seconds. After this, there is no other unit that we can convert this to. So we will just write 20 minute added with 33.3 seconds. And if we just write this in the DMS format, our degree will be 0, our minute will be 20, but our second will just be 33. There is no need of writing 0.3 in the end. Now let's move on to the last example, which is example number 4. In example number 4, we need to write the following measures of angles in degrees correct to 4 decimal places. Now here in the first part, we have 60 degree, 30 minutes and 30 seconds. So how can we solve this? Basically, we need to convert the minutes and seconds into degrees. So how can we do that? I'll just show you. Let's write the question. For example number 4, the first part. So we have 60 degree and that is being added with 30 degree, and then we have 30 seconds in the end. So 60 degree will remain as the same, but instead of 30 minutes, we are going to multiply that with 1 by 60 degree. And after that, here we have 30 seconds. So 30 seconds will be first converted into minutes and then it will be converted into degree. So 600 and divide 30 with that. So that will automatically be converted to degree. So I will change this and write degree here. So 60 degree will remain as the same, but when 30 is divided from 60, we get 0.5 degree. So I will write that. After that, we get 0.0083 degree. So now we will just add all of these up together. So that is 60.5083, and this will be our final answer. Now let's move on to the last part. Here we have 75 degree, 25 minutes and 35 seconds. So what will happen is that this 25 will be multiplied by 1 by 60 and that to degree. And for 35 seconds, it will be multiplied by 1 by 3600 degrees. So these are the steps that we need to follow. So let's write them. First we have 75 degree, 25 minutes and 35 seconds. So we are going to write 75 degree as the same, as we do not need to convert that. So 25 will be multiplied by 1 by 60 and that 2 degrees. After that, we are going to add 35 being multiplied by 1 by 3600 degrees. So now 75 will just remain as the same. So 25 will be divided by 60. That results in 0.41 degrees. And then we will add that with 0.0097 degrees. So now you just need to add up all of them. So we get 75.4197 degrees, and this will be our final answer.